What's going on, guys? Here to talk to you about today's General Hospital episode. Today's episode was, yeah, wasn't nothing special about it. It was just had Jerry Jacks in it. Jerry Jacks is one of my favorite characters of all time. He's literally one of my favorite characters on this show of all time. But we found out how much money he wants. I can't remember. It's almost about over $8 million he wants. And he told Alexis he also wants one more night with her. And he asked her, "Did you ever feel anything for me?" I'm like, "Okay, Jerry Jacks. Out of all the women you basically been with, I know he was with Alexis and was with Brenda, I think. But out of all the women you've been with, Alexis must be his one true love. Her and Alexis is his one true love." But anyway, Jerry, he tells her, "I want one more night with you," and she basically said, "Whatever I have to do to save my daughters, and whatever I have to do by save my daughters, I'll do whatever you want." But he tells her there is a limited supply of the cure, and basically that she that there's people don't have that much time left, and also that he also tells her that yeah, that he basically wants one more night, and then apparently I don't remember them actually saying this. I think apparently off screen he told her how much he wanted, and basically that $8 million can be paid if you get Todd Manning, Sonny Corinthos, and hell, just maybe one more millionaire in the town. They can get together and give him what he wants. So but Joe Jr. He actually did a pretty good deed today. He actually had some of the cure, some of the antidote, and Jerry basically tells him take it, mix it with water, shake it up, and drink it. He was this close to drinking it himself, but then he seen how Tracy was so sick, and Tracy's father was sick. But what I didn't understand about this, she was sitting there chugging down the water, sitting there just chugging the water. Why didn't she give it into her dad? She was just chugging. Like she was halfway done, but she was just chugging the water. But so, and Joe Jr. was starting to cough. He was getting and I believe whatever this is that this sickness is, I believe that's what Jerry Jacks has. He's poisoning everybody what he has. He was in his jail cell playing cards, just the coughing and coughing up blood. So I believe whatever he poisoned the town with was really is really what he has. That's what I believe. But anyway, I don't believe anybody's gonna die from this. But anyway, there was a lot of people at that hospital today getting really bad sick, and I know Patrick, Dr. Patrick Drake, he actually was he got a sample of Alexis and Jocelyn's blood, and he was trying to mix up an antidote, but he couldn't do it. He failed successfully. He was successfully failed at making the antidote. So it looks like right now everybody think they're gonna die. And Carly and Johnny and Todd, I just want I just want Johnny to come clean about everything he's done. I just want the guy to come clean. But and Todd knows what he did, and just like Johnny knows Todd's secret. So I just want all this to come out. Like if you guys think you're dying, just put everything out there. What else happened on today's episode? Luke and Anna. Luke spilled a bombshell. He told Anna, "I lied to Robert. Robert's not Ethan's son. Basically, that he's Ethan's son. He's Ethan's father." And from what I'm hearing, they want the character Ethan to come back, but Nathan Parsons, who actually has gone on to a big hit, a primetime show that actually just got picked up for a second season. He's on the show called Bunheads. It's on ABC Family, and he doesn't want to come. I don't think he wants to come back to the role. So I'm hearing they may recast that role of Ethan. If the character Ethan comes back, he probably will most likely be recast. And I want Ethan to come back doing like this whole Trey and Christina stuff. I want Ethan to come back and shake some stuff up right there. speaking of Trey and Christina, I'm not invested in their couple at in their relationship at all. But I am invested. I'm more invested into the whole Molly TJ couple than I am than today. They had some pretty cute little scenes together. But they're a good teen couple. Good cute little scenes together today. Molly thinks her world's gonna end. She thinks she's gonna die. As everybody, and it seems like she's the only one in town that's just panicking. Why does the teenage girl the only one in town panicking? All these adults, they're panicking. Well, you understand why she's panicking, because of hell. That was happening to me. I'm still a teenager. That was happening to me. I'll be tearing down some tables. I'll be like, hell, Jerry Jacks, you better give me this damn cure. Hey, that's how I would be. But her and TJ were sitting there making a bucket list. They were just sitting there naming things. There was a few cute little things. They were sitting there naming things they haven't done and things they want to do. And the very last thing on the list was, I've never made love. And they said it at the same time. They look at each other. They're like, and I can see that. I can see them hitting towards that way. Them having sex. I mean, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. What teenager in America, whether you be male or female, black or white, whatever ethnic background you are, is not thinking about sex? Tell me, you show me a teenager that's not thinking about sex. Come on, man. Just show me a teenager that's not thinking about sex. But you really can't name me one. You really can't show me one, because hell, I hate to say it already. And if they did the Molly TJ pregnancy storyline, that would be real. I wouldn't really be a fan of that, but that would be very realistic. Because with all the teen pregnancies out, it would be more character. I don't think that a storyline like that would give more character development to both of the characters. That's what it really would do. Give them those characters more character developments. But it would actually be kind of realistic. Unfortunately, there's a lot of teen pregnancies going around, and that would be a kind of a realistic storyline of what's going on in the world today. But anyway, I like their little scenes. I'm more invested in their couple, and as well as Michael and Star's couple than I am Michael and Star's relationship than I am Christine and Trey. I just don't like this whole Christine and Trey thing. I think this all is gonna blow up in Christine's face. And I know everybody talks about the new Christina, the actress. I know a lot of people talk about her. I mean, she's not that bad. I mean, she ain't that bad. I mean, I know I talked about it on yesterday's video, but she's not really that bad. She's not that bad of an actress. What else happened on today's episode? Oh, Sean just basically went up to Alexis and grabbed her and basically said, "Come here, girl," and just then laid one on her. I'm interested in seeing what they're gonna go with that. I had a feeling they were heading towards this. I like the scenes between Carly and Sean today too. The scenes between Jax and Alexis was they were pretty good scenes too. Sam and McBain, yeah, I can take it or leave it. I can take Sam and McBain or leave it. Since Steve Burton's leaving the show as Jason, I have a feeling they're gonna go full on with Sam and McBain. Especially I'm reading stuff saying that Sam and Jason's divorce papers are about to be. They're gonna get their divorce papers. And the divorce is about to be final. So I can just see them going on with the Sam and McBain storyline. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about today's episode. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gonna do a poll, like 3 poll questions. Do you think anybody's gonna? I don't know if I've asked this plenty of times. Do you think anybody's gonna die from this whole Jerry Jacks thing? I personally, in my opinion, don't. I think they're gonna. Oh, the richest man in Port Charles, like Sonny, Todd, and a lot of other rich men in Port Charles, are gonna get together and just scrap up this money and give it to Jerry Jacks. Do you think? Another question is, do you think Joe Jr. is gonna die from this? I mean, because I'm not a big fan of Joe Jr., but it was a good thing him giving Tracy the antidote. I'm not a big fan of Joe Jr. and Tracy either, but hey, can't be a fan of everybody. But anyway, now that Joe Jr. can grow on me if I will say this, if I learned more about Joe Jr., he can grow on me if I learn more about him. I wasn't really too fond with the character Sean, and now I like the character Sean. Wasn't that fun with the character with characters that I wasn't really that fond with Spinelli. Now Spinelli's my favorite character. Spinelli's actually my favorite character on the show. When I started watching, I wasn't really too fond of Spinelli, but now Spinelli's one of my favorite characters on the show. Right, it's on the show right now. Spinelli's one of my favorite characters. But anyway, and then my last poll question will be, would you guys like to see, well, what are some pairings you guys like to see on this show? I'm saying they're pairing a lot of, people together. They're pairing some people together. It seems like they're going through with this Shawn and Alexis thing, and they're going through with this whole, they may go through with this whole Sam and McBain thing. And it's Joe Jr. and Tracy and Anna and I like Anna and Luke together. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about that, and what couples would you guys like to see together. This is Dominic checking out. I'm gonna be back for tomorrow's episode. Tomorrow's Cliffhanger Friday, so let's see what tomorrow's episode holds. But this is Dominic checking out. Peace, God bless. I'm out.